Day 3 of Gen Con. We're here at the Wehrs Expedition booth with Ray Wehrs. He's going to tell us a little bit about about their new game, Arcane Legions.
Arcane Legions is a mass action miniatures game. It's formatted for as a collectible item, right? And the collectible item, though, collectible format is one that's very easy to collect for the consumer. We have starters. The starters come with 123 figures in them, right? 3 different factions, so you get the Romans, the Egyptians, and the Han all within the starter.
Oh, okay. So there's basically 3 starter armies in one box of.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct. So I can only field 2 at a time, but there's only enough faces in there for 2 of those armies.
Okay.
But I get all 3, so I get a good.
All right. So you can pick.
You can pick what you're going to fight with.
Gotcha.
You get a feel for it. Now, when I go to start filling out my army, I'm going to do that with army bundles or army packs, right? And I have infantry and cavalry for each one of the 3 factions. So the key thing about Arcane Legions is, even though it's a collectible format, you get to buy by faction. So I have the Egyptians, I have the Roman, and then I have the Han. And again, each one of them is faction specific. So I'm only buying the product that I actually want to utilize in my army. So unlike other collectible miniatures games where I'm buying a lot of product that I'm never going to utilize in my army, this is a mass action miniatures game. So everything that I purchase, I'm actually going to feel.
So if you play faction X, you're not going to end up with a bunch of units for faction Y, like you do with a lot of games that are built this way.
That's correct.
Okay.
I also have boosters. The boosters come with 5 to 11 figures in them. Right? These figures are all completely pre-painted. Where
really?
The stuff that came out of the starters and the army packs are base gray. The shields, however, are painted, right, to give you a splash of color.
Oh, okay.
The figures themselves are not. You'll have to snip them off the sprue and put them together. So expect to put a little bit of time assembling your army.
They're hard plastic, are they?
They're actually PVC 102.
Okay.
So they're not as hard as some of the products that are out there.
Right.
But they're definitely not on the very soft side.
Okay.
But they do have some flexibility.
All right.
The booster packs themselves, again, are faction specific. You get 5 to 11 figures plus 4 to 6 unit cards inside the booster. Right? Again, being faction specific, you're going to be able to purchase them individually by the faction that you're fighting. Right? You'll also be able to buy them by the bundle. If you purchase a bundle of any one of the 3 factions, which includes 8 booster packs, $96, you will be guaranteed one of every unit for that specific faction.
Okay, so
every unit card.
So that'd be like buying a case analog of like a card type collectible game.
Yes.
Okay, well, like a box. I guess it's more like a box.
It'd be a full box, so you get your entire set.
Okay.
Within the bundle.
Right.
Okay? Now the thing is that what we did is we actually removed all the common units from the collectability aspect of the game. So the commons are again in the army packs and in the starters. You'll only find your rares, your uniques, and uncommons in the booster.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that's a really interesting model. It seems to be doing pretty well for you here.
I think players, once they understand it, and retailers, once they understand it, they're really going to appreciate it. For the player, it offers a benefit to him in that he can collect everything for his specific faction, know exactly what he's buying, and be in under $150. For the retailer, it's really a good situation for him also, because now he gets to offer a large variety of miniatures, but it'll only carry 12 SKUs.
Yeah, not having a wall dedicated to the...
That's correct.
All right.
So it's a win-win situation for both sides.
Okay, well, thanks a lot for taking the time to talk to us.